Good afternoon. Srimati Smriti Jubi Nirani, Minister, Human Resource Development, Sri Kalyan Singh, Distinguished Governor Rajasthan, Sri MP Nathani, Minister of Social Education, Government of Uttarakhand, Distinguished Members of Parliament, Mr. Shigeru Ayogi, Director and UNESCO Representative in India, Bhutan, Maldives and Sri Lanka, Sri Rajeshri Bhattacharya, Secretary, Department of School Education and Literacy, Sri Y.S.K. Sesu Kumar, Director General, National Literacy Mission, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed happy to be present amidst you this afternoon in celebrating the International Literacy Day. It is an occasion to remind ourselves of the significance of the ability to read and write. It is an opportunity to highlight the learning opportunities that can and should be taken up by those who want to learn these skills. It's a juncture when all the stakeholders reinforce their commitments to the common goals. Today we celebrate the successful endeavors of the individuals and organizations, and we recognize those who have made an outstanding contribution for spreading adult literacy. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, literacy leads to education in the full sense of the term. It results in the acquisition of essential knowledge and proficiency. These are the instruments for the effective functioning of an individual, both in his group and in the larger community to which he belongs. They empower him and enable him to broaden his horizon and work for his own interest and that of larger community. Literacy, in its contemporary definition, does not mean learn the word. It means learn the world. It enables more perceptive and thus more effective exchanges of thoughts and ideas. These increase understanding and cooperation for achieving the objectives that a society collectively identifies. A literate and therefore educated society is better able to explore its way towards its inclusive economic and social well-being through the democratic means. Thus, it follows that the more literate a society, the greater its overall integration, growth and development. The plan of action for eradication of illiteracy should therefore not only focus on the tangible aspects of literacy, but also have into its intangible and intrinsic aspects. Father of nation Mahatma Gandhi once observed, illiteracy is a sin and shame and must be eradicated. Today, more than 67 years of our independence, where are we? Literacy rate has increased, no doubt, by 4 times, from 18% in 1951, the beginning of our first 5-year plan, to about 74% in 2011. Despite this, our literacy level is below the world average of 84%. A target of 80% has been set in for achievement by the end of the 12th plan. In this period, we also aim to reduce the gender gap from 16 to 10 percentage points. However, our progress in adult literacy has been uneven and wide disparities are still seen. While states like Kerala, Himachal, Mizoram have done reasonably well, many other states are lagging behind. The scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, minorities and other disadvantaged groups, which constitute a sizable part of the population, have very much lower rates of literacy. There is thus an urgent need to focus attention on these groups to help them to catch up so that we can move faster towards the national targets. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, gender disparity in literacy is another important challenge. As we have been told, male and female literacy rates are 80.89 and 60.64% respectively. We need to do much better. Government of India rightly considers female literacy as a force multiplier for its social development progress. There is truth in it. If you educate a man, you educate an individual. If you educate a woman, you educate a family and you contribute in a larger process to the society. In this context, I was glad to note that National Literacy Mission has enhanced its focus on female literacy. If the mission enables to the Indian woman to take charge of her life and health and feel more confident in her immediate physical and social environment, if literacy helps her to overcome the deprivation, discrimination and injustice, then we can say that an important objective has been achieved. As I have said before, our objective should be to bring the literacy rate not only at par with the world average, but also to the levels attained by the leading societies of the world. I am happy to learn that Sakshar Bharat program, with institutional framework of national, state, district, block as well as Gram Panchayat level, is operational in rural areas of low female literacy districts in the country. The Lok Shiksha Kendra was established in over 1.5 lakh Gram Panchayats are a good initiative. I am also pleased to learn of the volunteer-based mass campaign approach of the programs in which volunteers act as mobilizers, trainers and teachers of non-literates. I congratulate the voluntary participations in these campaigns and thank them for their service for the cause of literacy. Here I would like to mention the two important revolutionaries who brought major change in their part of the world, Ho Chi Minh of Vietnam and Fidel Castro of Cuba. When they launched their revolutionary movements, they gave a slogan, each one, teach one. If you have this slogan, that each one, teach one, in no time you will be able to find that illiteracy is removed. Therefore, the voluntary participation in the literacy movement is most important. I would also like to recognize the outstanding efforts of the learners, those neo-literates who have also responded to the government programs. They have enthusiastically participated in the assessment and certification initiatives introduced in 2010 to assess the literacy skills of adult learners. It is satisfying to see that since the introduction of this program, about 2.86 crore learners have been certified as literate and awarded certificates by the National Institute of Open Schooling. I am told that groups of successful participants of neo-literates, as they are called, have been invited from various states to participate in today's celebrations. I am sure they will be inspired to use their learning productively and spread its benefits. I would expect them to reinforce the efforts of the government and voluntary agencies by promoting the adult literacy program in their respective spheres of influence. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, we have still miles to go to accomplish what we have set out to be our objective. While the primary focus of Sakshat Bharat remains on imparting a functional literacy to adult non-literate, there is growing demand for giving access to basic education to the neo-literates emerging from the literacy programs. This is a good proposal. It will help the neo-literates make use of their learning. They will have the opportunity to access to the formal schooling that they never had. A beginning in this direction has been made through equivalency program. I would stress that the success of our march towards total literacy in India will ultimately depend on two factors. One is meaningful and effective advocacy, and secondly, cooperation and support of society at large to bring non-literate into the mainstream of literacy. Adult education in India has so far been primarily the responsibility of the government, with a degree of involvement of the voluntary agencies. National Literacy Mission Authority encourages the corporate and private sectors to join the government efforts and contribute by bringing in a variety of synergies. I am happy to learn that this has had a good response. I will therefore take this opportunity to call upon state governments, Panchayati Raj institutions on one hand, and on the other, appeal to all the stakeholders in a resurgent India, corporate and public sectors, voluntary agencies, civil society organizations to work together in unison and with greater vigor to realize this goal. With these words, I would like to congratulate all the winners of Sakshat Bharat Awards 2014 and the Ministry of Human Resource Development for instituting these awards. I have no doubt that these awards will inspire further efforts in the direction of total literacy in India. I thank the National Literacy Mission Authority and wish the participants in this program great success in their future endeavors. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind.